NPWP registration is an administrative procedure through which an individual or a business entity registers with the tax authority to obtain a tax identification number, NPWP, which functions as an official identity in the Indonesian tax system. Registration is mandatory for individuals or entities that have fulfilled the subjective and objective requirements stipulated in tax regulations. In Indonesia, NPWP registration can be carried out directly at the local tax office or online through the electronic tax administration system managed by the Directorat Jenderal Pajak. The NPWP is used in various tax-related activities, such as filing annual tax returns, paying taxes, and accessing tax services, and it also serves as a tool for the government to monitor tax compliance. A tax subject refers to an individual or an entity that, under tax laws, has the legal capacity to be taxed. Tax subjects include individual taxpayers, corporations, permanent establishments, and undivided inheritances that receive or potentially receive income in Indonesia. Being classified as a tax subject means that the person or entity falls within the scope of tax regulations. However, the obligation to pay tax only arises when the tax subject earns taxable income or meets specific conditions determined by law. Therefore, tax subject status establishes who can be taxed, but it does not automatically result in a tax liability. A tax object is anything that becomes the basis for the imposition of tax, generally in the form of income or economic benefits obtained by a tax subject. Tax objects include salaries, wages, business profits, professional fees, interest, dividends, and other types of income as regulated by tax legislation. The existence of a tax object is essential because it triggers the tax obligation for the tax subject. Without a tax object, even if a person or entity is a tax subject, no tax liability arises under the applicable tax laws.